how's it going? This is Mike Piet from TubeAdSystems.com, and what we're going to go over today is the big secret, how to make your AdWords ad, the YouTube, the in-stream ad, how to make that profitable, how to get people to actually click it, to actually become a lead, actually buy, actually put money into your bank account every single month consistently to scale your business, more clients, growth, have the freedom to do what you want, when you want, and really just have the money to start scaling the business, hire more people, and then remove yourself from the business. That way you can work on things you want to work on and just, live the lifestyle you want with your family or type of experiences, traveling, going to events, mastermind groups, learning material, maybe going to a Tony Robbins seminar if you're into like self-help, or just experiencing some crazy stuff, going to Vegas, giving back to charity, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and talk about how to make your ads profitable. So if you know, I guess if you study, I've learned this a lot through marketing, through Evan Pagan's training, through a lot of other internet marketing training, but I'm just going to put it really simple. So I was really thinking about it today through all our different clients, through my own ads, what makes a video ad convert like really well and what makes it not convert well. Because you really need like the most conversions, an epic ad to make it profitable. Or, sure, if it works a little bit or someone has to really pay attention to try to understand what the message is, then that's obviously going to cost more because you pay for, views, and each people are going to drop off because they're not going to have the attention. So it really has to hit them right in the beginning, right from the start, and be like an epic piece all the way through to drop off and you won't be profitable. So it really needs to be communicated well. So the big thing here is what we want is results. So generally speaking, results, a tangible outcome, such as, losing weight, building muscle, making money, getting a girlfriend, getting a boyfriend, buying a house, selling a house, etc. Basically, what the prospect wants is results. So basically, we have our ad here, our video ad, to communicate it that we can get the results that they already want. So they're here, 20 pounds overweight, too skinny, not enough money, and they want, more money to put on weight, muscle, or to lose the weight, fat, etc. And then of course there's like reasons why, right? And of course you want to talk about those too and kind of get them like re-motivated, kind of like I did in the beginning of this video, not just the, end result of making more money, but also what that means and what you can do with it, kind of get them, motivated in state, so to speak. Also even your state too. So, in this ad, a big piece of the ad is you or the presenter. There's a thing called law of state transference. So whatever state you feel, well then the other person's going to feel as well. So if you ever like walked into a room and then it's like really tense and you can feel it, well then, that's the law of state transference. And also body language and voice tone and different things. So the presenter is key here. But also, again, the result. As long as everything's always going to be connected up to results that you can get them. So the big thing is proof. Because of course every ad's going to say, get rid of your acne, lose weight, this will help you do it. Of course everyone says that, right? Therefore, we're kind of prone to put our, bullshit meters, or BS meters, pardon my French there, but everyone puts up walls and saying this can't be true, and just blocks it out. So basically, there's these blocks that they don't like you, they don't trust you, they don't know you, they can't even understand what you're saying, even though, we're communicating so clearly. So that's all some of those barriers we have to get across. So really, what is the ad? It's a communication piece. And one of the other secrets is most people, and us, including myself, are really bad at communication. But the flip side of the coin is we all think we're really good at communication. Like if we're talking to someone and they don't get it, we're just like, what the heck? I'm saying it so clearly. Why don't you understand me? Like I'm saying this equals this. But really, like each of one of our words means something else, and the other person doesn't have that same meaning. Because again, words are just the meaning of all these complex things. They're just the label, so to speak. So we have to communicate very well that we can get them results. So the best way, and starting, there's tons of different ways. One of the biggest ways, so to speak, is proof. Showing proof, showing that you were overweight and then you're skinny, or you were skinny and you built muscle, or you were broke and you made money, etc. So proof that yourself did it, but also then clients. So that's the way it's repeatable. So your clients, whether it's, weight training, building muscle, more money, you show someone, hey, I did it for others too. So it's a repeatable system. And you show proof as soon as possible. That way you kind of build their trust. And other things too, like I said, reciprocity, also like giving free information, experience, and then really amping that up, the results. Like, exactly what is your offer, whether it's a free offer at first or a paid, or there's a little bit of both. Like, what is it? And you have to really communicate all the benefits of it. That way they're really excited for it and they believe you can help them. Another thing too is, another good way is different, In NLP or neuro-linguistic programming, it's called a pattern interrupt. Doing something different you don't expect kind of like stops you for a sec. So you kind of have that split second. So I like to do pattern interrupts in the beginning. That way, do something different that they haven't seen before. So if you're copying everyone else, well, then that's not going to work as well. So Sarah, what do you have to say about this so far? My wife Sarah's in the background.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with everything you're saying. And speaking of the pattern interrupts, kind of like Ty Lopez, like here in my backyard.
He was the first one to do like blog style. Because usually it was all like professional ads. Yeah.
And proof in the background, nonchalant.
You most likely know Ty Lopez, but basically I got famous with this first ad here in my garage. I got these 2 Lamborghinis, showing proof of cars. But what's most important is the knowledge. So like, and then he's like, on my TEDx talk, social proof, And
I know for one of our really good converting videos, we kind of showed them around like our chalk room, and it was just different. And
we're here in our room.
Like all the messages on the wall full of words and, just different. You don't see chalk, room full of chalk. But yeah, and then I think it's very...
I should do that with this live thing.
Communication is key. Well, it's a mess right now, but, kind of have everything everywhere. But
here in my studio with a bunch of lights.
Yeah, communication is key because we often think we're so in it. Like,
you are back live. Wow. So we just thought we lost streams that got disconnected there, but now we are back. And that happens when you're recording because I picked it up. We didn't know, but then it's so easy. Then it turned off. It said it got interrupted. But now it's back. Yeah, we were about to redo this whole thing, and I was like, oh, man, I got some passionate points. But that's the life of an entrepreneur,
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs, yep. So, we're talking about Ty Lopez's ad.
Oh, I was talking about the pattern interrupt and how one of our videos did well with the chalk room interruption where we showed around our chalk room with special messages.
Just like that,
Then I was saying that...
Because it's different.
Hitting on the point of communication is huge because so often us in our business, like, we're so in it that when we communicate it to an outsider, even if they're in the target market, we're saying words or phrases that, like, might mean so much to them if we broke it down for what it actually meant because they might not even understand it.
I'm just going to write that down, too, is keep it simple.
Yeah. Even if, like, you're talking about AdWords and you're saying, like, impressions, cost per click, cost per view, blah, blah, blah. Like, breaking those each down and explaining what they are, don't assume people know,
Yeah, I don't know why we do that. Why, when we're talking to someone, we think, we don't even mean to. Yeah. It's because it takes a lot longer to break each thing down.
And to pull yourself out of it. To even know that you're way
Yeah, exactly.
And when it comes to, like, fitness stuff, if you're talking about... anabolic and traditional, like, I don't really even know what anabolic
I don't know those words.
means.
And, like, the person who's teaching is like, how do you not know what anabolic means?
I've heard high intensity, and, like, sure, maybe I know, but I really don't.
Yeah, you still don't even know. Like, you're like, I've heard of it, but not sure what it is.
I've noticed a lot in the fitness world.
So really know your target.
Even macros.
Market.
Sorry, I keep going on.
No, it's good. It goes back with I like it. Yeah. No, it goes good with, like, knowing your avatar too. And, like, keeping in touch with prospects always and customers.
Right.
And saying, well, how do they talk? What do they know?
Right.
And really getting to know them. And then speaking to the end results they want and proof. Everything you say is like basically connected up. Another good example is Purple Mattresses grew their company, I think by like $6 million a year, all using YouTube ads, and they tested tons of different variations, and basically they set it up. So yeah, the problem was, you know, you're not sleeping well or not comfy in your bed, and you know, we have the result. What we result is gonna, you know, have is that you're gonna sleep better, you know, be more energized in the morning, not have pain, etc. And they use a lot of social proof too. They have a lot of reviews and.
Yeah, and they actually did a pattern interrupt with the egg test.
Yes.
Where they drop a raw egg
with
on
Goldilocks being funny.
Yeah.
I've never seen this in an ad. Yeah, exactly.
To show like the pressure points.
Yeah, and I really like their ads because they're like 6 minutes too. Like they'll like teach too. But man, when I got introduced to like the Purple world, I was like all over their website and wanted to buy it really bad, and I still do, but I haven't taken action on it. But the biggest thing in marketing all this stuff is just because you don't do it doesn't, you know, or your one opinion on it doesn't always mean that the ad's bad or didn't work or etc. You know. Yeah. But yeah, basically all the good ads, of course, like I guess we all know this from one perspective, talk about the results they want, you know, but it's like the ads that can communicate this the best and the fastest win, you know.
Best, fastest, and proof.
Clearest, yeah, proof.
Yeah.
Really communicate, I have proof that I can achieve this result for you. Because if this prospect is here and, you know, they have this problem, can't sleep, overweight, etc., we went over them. Well, if you can really communicate that, who wouldn't buy? Who wouldn't take action? Who wouldn't click the ad? If you can really communicate that, and you're obviously your targeting is on, then yeah. But I mean, the ad is the key part of the video. So yeah, you're most likely going to do version 1 and get some data, and then don't be afraid to iterate. I know it's like a lot of work, and I kind of hate that part. I'm like, oh, I put all this ad into this, and it's not performing as well as I need to. Well, now you can look at it.
Attention into it.
Yes, attention, energy, effort. Yeah, building it. But yeah, that's why it's a key skill to be able to crank out these ads. Yeah, and get them right too. Like get your points lined up, and it'll be just an epic ad. You know.
Right.
I always say like these videos are just off the top of the head. And just communicating stream of consciousness, so to speak. But ad, you really want to bam, bam. You can use these as ad and remarketing material and stuff like that. The more live, free training, organic type stuff. But with your ad, if you can lay it out, boom, 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 you know, hitting all these points, communicating, get the result, yeah, it's going to perform really well. And it's going to take most likely a few iterations. Unless like you're really good and you have a lot of experience with ads and doing ads in other areas of your life, you're going to need to most likely do a version 2, which you necessarily don't want to hear. But also in the positive side is it takes some effort off like the version 1. Like, all right, this is version 1. I'm going to get it up there, get it done, and then, you know, get version 2. Because if you try to like have the very best from the start always, it can be very overwhelming. And yeah, you can, you know, per analysis of analysis or whatever that phrase is, really just, yeah, thinking about it too much. It needs to be too good and you never start it, you know.
Me and Mike always laugh, like, when we're creating ads and, like, the final part, we're, like, reviewing the final days before we're going to put it live, and we think it's good. We're like, does any of this, we have this day where it's, like, nothing seems to make sense in it, and we're like, okay, we realize this happens all the time, and it's actually right before it's about to be ready.
True.
So,
it's part of the creation process.
Yeah.
I was watching a documentary of Steven Spielberg, who makes, like, these amazing videos, and he actually said he went through that same process every time. And 1, it takes him twice as long as he thinks, and 2, he's always like, is this even any good? I have no idea at the day, you know?
Yeah.
It's so interesting because you think, like, you're such a good creator, you would know if it's good or not, you know?
Right. But we're extra critical on our own stuff.
Objective process, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get a drink of water, and then I'm off to a yoga class because after on the computer all day, got to keep healthy, keep stretching, etc. So I hope you got tons of value out of this, seeing what works, and just putting this mental model into your head and be able to use it to take action to create your ads, make sure your ads are set up like this, communicating this, version 1, 2, 3, until it's profitable, and then you'll see that consistent profit, that cash money in your bank account every single month. And you can make it happen, you can make it a reality if you keep putting this stuff in place, and consistent progress every single day is the way to success. This is Mike Piet with Sarah Piet, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye.
P.S. You could tell that he was really thinking about the mental word. Just a side note.
Okay. Love you.